Mi buen amigo, esta pelea no debemos estar contigo. La daremos de corazón. Esta la hinchada que te quiere ver campeón. No me importa lo que digan, porque digan los demás. Yo te sigo a todas partes, cada vez que quiero.
Bad. It was bad. Yeah.
But that mentality of like, again, we don't know how Ilia is going to come back. Everybody's mental state is different. Ilia has that prime mental state where you can go in there and talk yourself into, this is the wrong statement, but it's true. Fake it till you make it.
What's being reported is that he had 2 broken orbital bones and a broken nose. So both his eyes were broken and his nose was broken. And Justin.
Shout out to Ilia for who he is. Because without Ilia, that moment I don't think Justin gets there in that moment.
Ilia, no te vuelvas loco cuando cruces, ¿vale? Eres mucho mejor que él.
Topuria landing a remarkable 72% of his significant strikes.
Oh, right hand, he hurt him!
Just days after his brutal battle with Justin Gaethje, Ilia Topuria's recovery has taken an unexpected turn. What many expected to be a lengthy rehabilitation now appears to be progressing much faster than anticipated. New updates from his camp have sparked widespread discussion across the MMA community, even drawing attention from Joe Rogan. As speculation grows, fans are asking whether Topuria's comeback could arrive sooner than expected, and whether a rematch is already becoming a realistic possibility.
No te vuelvas loco cuando cruces, ¿vale? Eres mucho mejor que él.
Topuria landing a remarkable 72% of his significant strikes.
Oh, right hand, he hurt him!
Tell the doctor he can see in the right eye.
Time. Doctor, make your assessment, please.
All right, Mark Goddard has now called time, giving the ringside physician a chance to make his decision.
This allows Topuria more time.
The doctor is saying no.
Where's this doctor from?
The doctor is going to call the fight.
Is this doctor from DC?
He just said something to his brother.
Wow, it's almost like he's trying to not finish. They're not going to let him answer the next round.
Track the referee. They're going to stop it. Take 10.
No. We finished the fight.
That's the end of the fight, Mr. President.
And that'll do it. That's it.
Unbelievable! And new, tired on his stool.
Oh, that is the greatest fight ever.
So good, Anna. Love you.
Woo! Beyond anything that anybody's ever seen before.
By the 4th round, the fight had descended into chaos, and the damage was becoming impossible to ignore. Clean shots continued to land with precision, while Ilia Topuria appeared to be struggling with impaired vision in one eye. As the referee paused the action and the cage side doctor stepped in to assess his condition, the atmosphere inside the arena grew tense. After allowing time for an evaluation, the official made the decision to stop the fight, a call that immediately sparked confusion, disbelief, and widespread debate throughout the MMA community.
I did in the sport.
So what do you think it will take Ilia to get back to fighting again after such a loss?
Ilia's he's gonna be in a good position. He has faith. He has a strong team. And that's a lot of what it takes. He has a work ethic. I think he's honest with himself. Ilia and I, we share the same agent, and we were talking about him earlier today. And what I heard was that he's humble, that he is honest. He realized that he just didn't perform well. And I think that's the number one step of getting back into the ring in a healthy way. It's the guys that make excuses. That's when it's hard to come back and win that rematch. Guys who just say, you know what, I could have did better. I could have done more. Honesty with yourself is the key to MMA. Knowing exactly who you are, what you've done, what you haven't done. You can't lie once you get in that cage. What's real will come to the light.
The outcome divided the MMA world. While some believe the defeat could have a lasting impact on Ilia Topuria, several former champions see it as an opportunity for growth rather than decline. John Jones has suggested that Topuria has all the qualities needed to return even stronger, provided he stays honest with himself, learns from the experience, and avoids making excuses. Meanwhile, Justin Gaethje and his coaching team also shared their thoughts on the fight, offering valuable insight into what they believed ultimately made the difference.
Those types of things where people say things to you. Ilia has that mentality. We don't know if he'll come back, but when I look at Justin's career and the amount of guys, think about how special Eddie is. Think how special Dustin Poirier is. To be able to overcome the damage. Eddie had this knot on his face.
Yeah.
And he was able to overcome and come back and continue to win. He got stopped with low kicks with against Dustin, but Dustin couldn't walk for a while from the low kicks. And there's a
Dustin
different
showed
breed
me
of guys.
his leg. We were there that night at the weigh-ins.
Yeah.
His leg was torn. He tore his
the bruising.
Yeah,
he was
bad.
talking to Justin for a while after that, for like 6 months.
Yeah,
Is going
it was
through
bad.
like
It was bad. Yeah.
But that mentality of like, again, we don't know how Ilia is going to come back. Everybody's mental state is different. Ilia has that prime mental state where you can go in there and talk yourself into, this is the wrong statement, but it's true. Fake it till you make it. You have to have that mindset as a fighter. Like, I'm going to go out there and do those types of things. But the guys who haven't overcome, the James Vicks, there is such a list of guys that you have changed their careers, and that is a tough thing to overcome.
Trevor Whitman believes the toughest battle doesn't begin inside the octagon. It starts after the fight is over. In his view, every fighter responds differently to a devastating defeat, and no one truly knows how they will recover until they face that challenge themselves. Some champions return stronger than ever, while others struggle to regain the confidence they once had. According to Whitman, the greatest test isn't simply healing broken bones or physical injuries. It's rebuilding the mindset that made a fighter believe they were unbeatable in the first place.
Diferentes, todos los cuerpos reaccionan diferente, pero físicamente, por lo que yo ya he visto ya del día al día, ya parece otra persona completamente. Obviamente que todavía se sienten las molestias y cosas así, pero tal parece que no estaba en ninguna pelea, de verdad. Se le ha ido toda la hinchazón de la cara, se le ha bajado todo tipo de hematoma que tenía. Obviamente tiene molestias todavía y sin sensibilidad alrededor del rostro de la cara, pero a la vista de un ojo se ve una persona ya muy recuperada y no ha pasado ni una semana casi, una semana y 2 días.
Es decir, eso naturalmente y de forma normal, esos huesos van a soldar. Gracias a Dios no hace falta cirugía. Esos huesos supuestamente se van a ir pegando poco a poco.
Sí. Lo que el doctor nos comunicó fue que entre 6 a 8 semanas eso debe soldar de la forma adecuada. Sobre todo porque no hubo un displacement fracture, no hubo desplazamiento orbital de hueso, entonces eso va a sanar solo entre 6 y 8 semanas. 6 a 8 semanas para que eso sane y suelde, ya después de ahí a que pueda empezar a luchar, a que pueda empezar a hacer, va a tomar un tiempecito para que eso de verdad se solidifique ahí. Y yo creo que eso por lo menos estamos hablando de fácil 2 a 3 meses. ¿Quién sabe? Vamos a ver. O por lo menos empezar lo que es las conversaciones para una revancha a principios de año, ¿sí?
The latest update has significantly changed the conversation surrounding Ilia Topuria's comeback. According to his team, his recovery is progressing much faster than many initially expected. Much of the swelling and bruising has reportedly subsided, and doctors have indicated that surgery will not be necessary because the orbital fractures are non-displaced. The injuries are expected to heal naturally over the next 6 to 8 weeks, with a gradual return to training possible after additional recovery time. If his rehabilitation continues on schedule, discussions about a high-profile return or even a potential rematch could begin early next year.
A funeral for you. I was like, dude, when I woke up and I I was so sad. I was like, dude,
how perfect.
My brother,
I know, right?
My fighter,
it was so perfect.
Best friend just died. I was so scared when he put that rose down.
and before we really get on that talk, like, I don't want it to be, because right now the world loves to pile on someone when the hero falls. The world loves to do that. But here's the thing, it's a lesson learned. I think it's going to be a lesson learned for Ilia. But
100%.
Shout out to Ilia for who he is. Because without Ilia, that moment I don't think Justin gets there in that moment to go up against the odds that he was going up against, dealing with the stuff that he was dealing.
Before the fight, Ilia Topuria's symbolic funeral-themed entrance and unwavering confidence sent a powerful message, convincing many that Justin Gaethje's fate had already been sealed. But after the upset, Kamaru Usman offered a different perspective. Rather than focusing on criticism, Usman argued that moments like these are what shape future champions. He emphasized that Topuria's confidence, relentless pressure, and willingness to embrace the biggest stage were part of what made Gaethje's underdog victory so memorable. In his view, historic fights are often defined by the performances of both competitors, not just the winner. Usman also praised the decision to prioritize Topuria's safety when the fight reached a critical point, underscoring that protecting a fighter's long-term health is sometimes the most important outcome.